Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. In today's video, it's not a review or anything as such, it's a showcase for a new scenario pack that I've been working on for what feels quite a long time, to be honest. I think I started around sort of late January, February time, earlier this year. Although, you might well think, wow, it's taken all that time to get 10 scenarios done. It's not been something I've worked on like constantly over and over every day. It's been something that's been on the back burner for the months leading to the release, just doing bits when I can, essentially. But finally we've actually got it out now. This is the Midland Main Line heavy freight scenario pack based around 2018 and 2019. 10 scenarios, 13 hours of gameplay covering all corners of the Midland Main Line route. Utilises various different wagons, and the reason as well behind this pack was to feature wagons that have come to light in recent months over the last couple of years that have really have been a big help to the Midland Main Line routes. And I thought try and encompass the whole lot together and put together a pack which uses all these wagons along with everything else that's already in the game. So I'm going to run one of the scenarios. We are running, so this is 6 Victor 66 Red Car BSC or Terminal to Margam DC. You'll see it's got like 01J 66 EP on there as well. 01J is just pack, pack 1, and it's also the enhanced pack U. So currently, it's using the original Armstrong Powerhouse class 66. However, when AP releases the second 66 enhancement pack, so the new one that has been teasing, there will be a free update to the pack, and it will have a separate version alongside the standard one. So users will be able to choose which one they want to play, whichever one you have. So there'll be choice. As soon as that goes out, I will endeavour to get that done as soon as possible. That was another sort of reason really that this pack came to light, is because the new 66 really got me excited. I thought, oh, we can do a scenario pack using that. However, it hasn't become available as soon as I'd like to have hoped. I thought, to be fair, with it sort of being geared up and teased and stuff, I thought, oh, it might be quite soon, and unfortunately it's still not actually out yet. So I'm hoping it's not ages away, and I'm hoping we see some updates from AP soon on this one. But for now, we have the standard EP. Now, this scenario, I think, goes along the Earwash Valley, and it's going up as far as Towton for a driver change. So it's not a long one, this. There is some long scenarios. There is a mixture of shorter and longer runs to cater for whatever you want to do. If you've got the time to sit there and do a 2 to 3 hour scenario, then there's one or two of them in there for you as well that really do travel far. Starting at places such as Tunstead and Bryn all the way through towards at Leicester. You don't really sort of think how long it takes, but when you actually do the drive, it's actually quite a long way. And you do that, you get looped and stuff as well, so there is realistic looping as well in these scenarios. A great deal of care has been taken to ensure that the scenarios are realistic, using real-time table documentation, reference photos and stock books. This ensures that the rakes are correct, numbering is correct for delivery, and so on. We carry such loads as aggregate, coal, steel, iron ore and even empty loads on this pack, and you can find challenges along the way such as runarounds, shunting and unloading. There is a manual as well for the pack, which you can have a look at ahead of deciding if you want to purchase the pack. There is a link on the JT website, and that will take you through everything you need to know. It has all the requirements in there. I do understand there's a lot of requirements in this pack, but to make it realistic, this is what this pack is catering for, is realism. for users that have lots of DLC and want to have an engaging experience. That's what this gameplay pack's all about. So do have a look before you decide. It's all there for you. You might find that you might only be missing a couple of things, so you could essentially actually get away with even just pressing F2 and running the scenario with a couple bits missing. Price for the pack is £9.99. You do get 45 reward points as well if you do purchase the pack, so you get some money back for future purchases. And you, of course, if you've got reward points, then why not use them on this pack? If you've got any questions as well, anything you want to know about the pack, do add some comments down below in the chat, or go to the JT Facebook page and you can leave a comment on there. This pack is actually a non-track simulation pack. It's not actually a Just Trains official release. Just Trains have publicised and published the pack and put the manual together and everything for the package itself. The scenario creation was myself under on-track simulation. This is on-track simulation's very first foray into the payware market. And it's the first of plenty to come. There's lots of plans and future packs to come. The second pack is already in development as well. However, more on that in the future. I'm not going to give anything away on that one just yet. Although if you do come along to the streams, you never know, you might get some tidbits and some teasers. This is actually quite a heavy train. It's only just got to 60 mile an hour now. So this shooting the rolling stock, one of their wagon packs, so it's quite a recent addition to the game, and I'm just going to find out which pack it is before I name it wrong. This is the MBA, MCA, MDA and MOA wagon pack, known as the Monster Box Wagons as a nickname. And that is these lovely wagons. These have the MBAs in this rate, I believe, carrying iron ore down to going down to Wales. Lovely wagons as well. So yes, rolling stock might be not someone you might not even heard of as well. So this is the reason for this. I want to sort of like give some of the smaller devs that have only come to the market and coverage as well, because they deserve it. They have done some fantastic wagon packs, and they deserve to have some recognition as well in my eyes. So TS Rolling Stock's one of those, and there is also a Robinson as well, who has got a couple of wagon packs out there, and we've used a couple of packs on here as well. I'm going to double check which ones they are. So we have used the IOA and MWA pack. That features quite a few times, to be fair, even as AI. There's a few scenarios that you do actually use them wagons. And the JGA-N as well, that's another quite a lesser used wagon, really, to be honest. It doesn't feature on many flows, and it actually ran a flow on this route, so it made sense to give that a scenario. And it's quite a long run as well, to be fair. It starts at Humberston Road and runs all the way through to Sheffield. Other TS Rolling Stock packs that are in use on this are the HTA wagon pack and the OBA wagon pack. Alongside, you can find many of your favourite other developers out there, such as Alan Thompson Simulation. They come under the AI side of things, however, that's the 185. You've got all sorts from Steam. Armstrong Powerhouse features heavily, and of course Just Trains. One thing to note, you need to ensure, and it is imperative that you do this, that you need to make sure that you've updated your Midland mainline route and all the add-ons. All the add-ons and the core route were updated on the 1st of August 2025, and it was a major update to the route and that main route and the add-ons. It was sort of done around with this pack in mind. It was an update set that I'd worked on alongside Jack Hales, who built Wessex Mainline, to ensure that all the signalling was up, like any bits were broken, they were fixed in the scripts and stuff like that. So a lot of work had been done to make sure that they worked, and then these scenarios behaved like as they should. So do ensure that you take the time to go and update the routes. Otherwise, you might run into some issues, and you probably will run into issues if you don't. That is one thing that if you haven't done, do make sure you do that. Do go and have a look in the manual because there's some notes as well regarding a few scenarios, some important bits and pieces as well. And with this pack, it is recommended you do run it in 64-bit, just because of the nature of the scenarios and like the busyness of that AI and statics. 32-bit, I highly doubt it will run them. They'll probably just fall over on loading. I'm not even sure 32-bit is even available for the game anymore. I think that might have been taken away. Could be wrong, but I feel like it has gone. So, scenarios in the pack. So, 10, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So, those are 6 Mark 60, which is Whitemore Yard LDC to Mount Sorrel. That one is a shortish run, that is just an opener, and you do a bit of shunting on that one. Like a bit of shunting, splitting rakes, that one will get you going. Then you start diving into some longer runs, so you've got 6 Echo 05 Cotton Hill TC GBRF to Tinsley Yard GBRF. Moving on to 6H60 Hope Street Peakstone sidings to Peak Forest Cemex sidings. That features the Buxton and Oak Valley routes. Moving into 6 Gulf 67, another long run. Within 135 minutes is Tunstead sidings to Small Heath Lafarge aggregates. Taking you on to 6 Mark 23 Doncaster Up Decoy to Mount Sorrel GBRF. Then back to a couple of short runs. We've got 6 Mark 77 Combargoed Opencast Colliery to Hope Hill sidings. Again, that one features some shunting and manoeuvres around the sidings there, some setbacks, and I think splitting of the rakes, if I remember correctly. A nice easy run is 6 Zulu 58 Brandon Down Goods Loop to Peak Forest Up sidings. Not quite what you expect on that one. Moving into a nice easy one, even though it's a long one, it's actually quite a gentle, steady run. Run around involved. It is 6 Hotel 27 Fulstead sidings to Briggs ICI sidings. We move on to another long run. It's 6 Mike 81 Immingham HIT to Ratcliffe Power Station, and that involves some unloading. So that will keep you entertained as you go around Ratcliffe Power Station, which doesn't get a lot of use. So again, it makes sense to make sure that had some action. Going around the loop there and unloading the wagons. So that makes use of the brand new HTA coal wagon, which is a replacement of the original Kuju wagon TS Rolling Stock made, and that does come with an unloading facility at the wagons, so you can actually drop the coal out of them, which is really cool. Last one is what we're running now. It's a 40-minute scenario, 656 red car BSC or terminal to Margam TC. So those are your scenarios, and again, you can give them a read, and all the requirements are listed for each scenario as well in that manual. So just some credits at the end. So on-track simulation, scenario creation and testing is down in myself. You've got MR Robinson for allowing use of the freeware HYA B wagon pack. Really kind of him to allow me to make use of that for this pack. It is a freeware wagon. We've also got Major Wells Design. They allow packs from the website to be used within payware packages, so that is the Class 390 revamp pack for the Virgin Trains livery. Fantastic that they allow stuff like that to be used in payware. I had to double check that one, but it was on the website. I didn't realise. But happy days on that, so thank you for Major Wells for allowing that to happen. Got Jack Hells for scenario testing and debugging. Big help in the debugging side. Sort of that came hand in hand with the signal script fixing as well, so big thanks on that one, Jack. We've also got Ash Clark, Mark Allison and Lewis Cox, who did a load of scenario testing, and finally Think Creative for the artwork. and the manual side of things. But big thanks. And in the background, essentially, is a bit. There was some work done the JT side as well in the manual to get the type up in the right layout. So big thanks to everyone at like JTJF in that side of things. And for getting the pack out on sale, I can't thank them enough. It's the first time I've done anything like this, so it was a bit of a learning curve. I've actually learned some stuff for the future as well, so it caused a few headaches when I took this to them. But I had no idea what was involved in this. I mean, I've been working for JT for so long, I didn't really know the ins and outs of this side of things, so I've learned some moving forward for our future packs. If you're still with us and you're enjoying me rambling on, you're liking what you hear, what you see, do take a look and maybe give it a click and a purchase. Anyone has? We appreciate it massively. As we pressed our way towards Langley Mill, I think actually we're not too far away from there, to be honest. About 9 miles from Totem. Literally straight to Totem for a driver change on this one. Holding nicely at 60. The plan of attack is, of course, when the new 66 comes, it'll make proper use of the special liveries as well. So that'll be something really to take advantage of. With the old 66, it's hard to really take advantage of special liveries because there isn't really any, other than in the freeware theme as such in their reskins. We can't obviously do stuff like use them. So look forward to getting proper exciting sort of AI in the 66 side with all the extra liveries that will come. It really will bring it to life even more. The scenarios are lively enough as they are. There's loads of AI in them, some really busy ones. Depends where you're passing through, you will see a fair bit. Must be following something from number 8. Signals are going from yellow to green. Can't remember what, but there must be something. I'll just bring you over here quickly. I'll just show you. So this is obviously the web page you'll find. So it's the usual standard stuff. Used JT before. Just click the buy download. If you want to see the manual, it's here. So the link is on this set here. You just click here. You can expand as well. There's all details and what's what there. You know, your order requirements. Everything's listed as well. If you want the lowdown for each requirement, like for each scenario, then that's in the manual itself for each one. thing as well with this is a lot of the packs are quite common known packs that have been out for a long time, so a lot of people should have the packs that have been used. They're not obscure. There might be an odd one that might be a little bit more on the obscure side. For the most part, they all sort of interchange with each other, the same requirements mainly. I've caught up with whatever's in front of us. We've got a double yellow, so we're just going to knock some brakes in. Just as a side note as well, apologies for such a long gap between videos. It's been chaos with summer holidays. Trying to find time where it's quiet has been really, really challenging. Is an understatement, to say the least. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since the last video, so it has been a while. So I do apologise, but we are here still. Been doing all sorts. I mean, busy. It's been busy with work as well on the work side, and then doing bits for this, getting this last bit over the last hurdle as well. I've been focusing on this. So we are here, and things I think will start busying up again anyway in terms of videos, because obviously DTG's Direct's coming, so there'll be stuff to talk about there. Although I am on holiday next week, so there'll be a lull again. However, I'm going to try and get another video somewhere to go live while I'm away, if I can get the time to get it just done, which I should be able to. Get it uploaded now. I'll set it so it goes live partway through the week next week, so there's something that will be there to watch. I have got something I need to cover, which is the latest TS Rolling Stock webpack, which I did promise Tom I'd do a video for, but I haven't forgotten. I will be doing that most likely. Is the barrier tanks. Not seen them before. Keep me out, there will be a video very soon. Just a side note as well, there's so many side notes here, but another one is, if you've not noticed, with the latest update of the signals, there's been loads of new textures to the models, and there's been all sorts of changes to the actual lens as well. You can actually see how far down the track now. If you look right down, you see some greens. You couldn't see them originally. They would be really hard to see, but they've actually been worked on to be made possible to see further down the line. But especially if you're like nighttime driving, there's a few early morning runs on here as well, sort of like where the early morning lights, so you'll get to see them properly after the sunrise and stuff. Doing an evening one. Ilkeston. There's a brand new station around this pack of stats, so only just opened. Quite an enjoyable pack to put together, to be fair. It's been a challenge at sometimes, like with a lot of testing, and big thanks to the testers, because it did take some work to test them all, especially the long ones where when they fell over like near the end, they had to be retested and retested and retested. Got there in the end, but a lot of testing hours got put into this. So big thanks to all the team in OCS for assisting. I've learnt a few things along the way. I mean, I've been doing scenario creation on the freeware side for so long, but I've learnt a few things. I've done a few things differently with this. We are, I think we cross over here because we're obviously going into Toten Yard. This gets us into the back line. It puts us onto the slows. It's 30 over this crossover. Last little stretch into Toten now. I like this part, especially when we go around the S-bend to at the overgrown section. One of the parts I don't drive very often either. One of my favourite little sort of bits into Toten. Before we get around, I think it's Stapleford. Stapleford. I think it's at Stapleford. There used to be a junction, I think it's Stanton on the right hand side, sort of within the S-bend. You can see where it used to be. There's a sort of a bridge portal there it used to go. It's all overgrown. And the M1. It's here on the, it's there, actually, it's there. You can see it in the track where the stop sign is. That's where the old used to branch off. There will be a Just Trains live stream as well. I'll feature another scenario. It'll be in a week or two's time when I come back off my holiday. So if you look out on the JT YouTube over the next day or so before I go away, there will be an event put together, so you'll know when that stream's going to take place. But it'll be a week commencing the 1st of September. The date will be finalised probably tomorrow. I'll say tomorrow, the day this video goes out. But keep your eye out. It'll appear. I will be featuring another scenario. It'll be a bit of a longer one, so it can cover a full stream. Again, if you want to come and ask some questions, do feel free. And no doubt on track, so Train Sim TV will be on our own Twitch side as well. So we'll get a scenario on the stream as well there. You can come and ask some questions as well if you do miss the JT one. Make a change doing a JT TS Classic. It's been a while since we've done one of those. It's always been TSW. Right, we are arriving at Toten. Just coming through to the yard now, about 7 of a mile away. Get some brakes in. We don't run through the signal. The scenarios make heavy use of stuff like the force reds and stuff like that, force greens, to make sure signals appear correct. Not just like a set of greens when you finish at, like, we should finish at a red. Again, if this is something that you fancy having to play, go and head to the link. It's in the description. It'll take you to the JT page, and you can find out more there as well. There's plenty of pictures to have a look through as well. There's a little article, a little email went out. You might actually have seen the email as well. Plenty of details. There's a train propelling out there, look. Propelling out of the yard to get going. Wherever it's meant to be. Where's that going? Talking to Whitemore. The ballast train. What it does, it'll propel up to head shunt up there, or wherever it is, and it'll come out and go across. Something a little bit different. You'll find obviously that when you come through Total on the scenario you come through, you'll see plenty of stuff in there. It's been done in such a way that it doesn't obviously tank your PC, because I could have put a lot more in here, but I didn't want to really hamper people's performance. So there's enough in there to give you a good idea of what this busy depot can be like. Lots of 66s and 67s on shed, on with the usual wagons that you would expect to see that are available in the game. And this is where we come to an end. But thank you very much for watching. If you're still with us, I do appreciate everyone's time to have a look and have a listen. I hope it's something that you might like to have a play with yourself. And if you do pick it up, or you have already, thank you very much. It means a lot. Until next time, thank you very much for watching though, and I'll catch you very soon for another video. Do remember to like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell for future videos. Always appreciate the support, and yeah, take care, see you very soon. Bye for now.